Good morning. Let's do coffee and a card. A little sound cleanse with Oya's pot. Whoa, what's up, you guys? Let's do coffee. Oh, okay, just like, what do they say? Take your time to smell the flowers. I was gonna say smell the coffee. Make sure you go outside today. And this is a channel message. Pick some flowers, some petals, and make a spiritual bath with it. Wow. Okay, the channels are coming in right away. How are you guys? Good morning. It's Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. My name is Melissa. I'm here with your coffee and a card. What's in the cards for us today? Please, Spirit, my highest heaven light. Right away, judgment. Okay, let's read it. It's a long one. Let's study. Here's judgment. Okay, look at this pointillism. Take a screenshot if you want. It's beautiful. The angel of judgment blows the horn of Gabriel. Gabriel came out in yesterday's energy check 2 or 3 times. And it's just, Archangel Gabriel right now is very prominent in this collective, okay? A symbol of judgment in the Bible. The stairway leads to the center of the solar disk and into the redeeming fire of the Creator. The 2 figures of a man and woman have been summoned by the angel and reverently await their fate. The judgment scene of the dead or departed souls is the Celtic version of judgment. After their conversion to Christianity, I see. So this is what my diasporic tradition has to do this too. Christianity just gets woven into the fabric of everything. It doesn't take away from our ancient traditions. If anything, we've had to evolve and enrich it and take the good and keep fighting for our beliefs in our ancestral lines. No matter where you are, if you're Celtic or from the diaspora, like my family, okay? It shows an acceptance of their fate and acknowledgement of a higher judgment. In the pre-Christian age, the Celts believed man could descend into the underworld or Anwen, an astral plane, not only for the purpose of subduing its evil inhabitants, but also to learn their secrets, thus freeing them for their journey into their heaven, the land of youth. That's what it says in quotations. The Druids were the administrators of the public or social law of the Celtic people. That's like the Hierophant, okay? Kind of, I'm seeing that. They were also the arbitrators of disputes among the various tribes. Although their power was absolute, all men and women could speak in their own defense and demand certain rights. An extraordinary democratic procedure in a pagan world. Their belief in the immortality of the soul meant that a judgment made in this world was binding in the next incarnation. Even debts of money were apparently transferable. What? This is what they thought when they buried pharaohs with their treasures, right? I'm just seeing like intersecting things here, okay? So Egyptian influence here. The old saying, live now, pay later, is perhaps a significant reminder, an echo of Druidic thought and philosophy. I'm getting this idea like, what does it say? Act now, ask for forgiveness later? No, you need to get consent first, no matter what, okay? Consent is super important. Conscious awareness of what's going on for the other party, and consent is, so there's judgment against people who were consciously aware that they didn't have consent and transparency and took advantage These are manipulative tactics. Oh, wow. I see it. The element of fire, the fire of redemption or retribution, is traditionally associated with the card of judgment. In the Druid zodiac of sacred trees, the element of fire is attributed to the elder tree, the sign of Aries, big Aries Emperor energy. The alder became a symbol of resurrection in the Battle of the Trees. It was a saga of spiritual conflict fought by the Druids to maintain their ancient order and intellectual superiority over the increasing numbers of invaders of the British Isles. The buds of the elder are set in a spiral, the symbol of evolution both upwards or downwards. The Celts believed that wicked or evil people would quite literally change into the meanest worm which had consumed their body. That's crazy. They would then have to evolve all over again. Like worms, like I'm just seeing a worm getting cut in half and split apart, and then that worm having to evolve all over again. How? When you're so fragmented. That's crazy to me. That's a download for somebody. The card deals with a stage of personal development. A climactic crossroads has been reached, which can be good or bad. Don't forget, where do you meet the devil? At the crossroads. So when you're under judgment, you got to make sure your conscience is clear. Some kind of assessment or judgment is necessary in order to define the boundaries. The Celts believed in 3 circles of existence or boundaries: the all-enclosing circle of God alone, Cugand, the circle of Gwynvid, the abode of good men and women who have passed through their terrestrial changes, the circle of abred or evil, a cycle through which all of mankind must pass before qualifying to enter the circle of Gwynvid. The querent's stage of development might not be as dramatic, but an issue or matter must be settled to allow a future cycle to proceed. I'm reading a book called The Cycle of Galand about somebody who's turned into a god. So dignified, a time of personal choice or being able to make an important decision unhindered. A change of position often means a new residence or a totally new career. A final decision is made which is singularly crucial to the querent and will fall in his or her favor. It indicates a time to put one's house in order and settle outstanding debts. Okay, let's get wisdom of the oracle. Thanks for being with me with my studies, because these are the majors are just more potent, and these stories, this reading, and all of these channels are very good and activating for all of us. Hold on, okay? Okay. What's can we have the wisdom of the oracle, please, Spirit? Thinker. Now that judgment is being called, okay? Calculated action is called for now. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friend now, so get out your journal. Write down what you're going to do today to signal to the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. You will win this game, and your triumph will be for the highest good of all. It's a sad and mad world, okay? When everybody's trying to skim a little bit off the top. Spirit is here, Archangel Gabriel is here to grant you your autonomy, and you make sure you always have consent in anything that you go through, okay? Protection message. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses and an aha moment will bring new clarity. After you write your list, love you, bye.